Yeah, Dean, you mentioned about stems being a huge collection of straws. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, it's obviously that's a simplified version, but yes, basically a stem of a plant is basically a lot of cylinders, like straw-like structures inside, and it takes the water from the root system and pushes it to all the different parts of the plant, and it also goes the other way and flushes out things as well, and that's why a plant, it's one of the reasons that it wilts when it's got no water, because those stems, the torsional rigidity is by water flow. So the osmosis and everything inside the plant is making that plant rigid, and when it hasn't got any water, it flops over.
Right.
So it's not until, and sometimes when you give water to a plant, it can come back because the stems refill, and it's only when them stems collapse and they no longer can take water into them that the plants had it, basically.
So if a stem was folded over, literally that's going to block the transmission.
Exactly,
of the
like
water.
an artery or our vein system.
Yeah.
But these are more like a straw structure, phloem, and so it's amazing, really. But the water pressure in a big tree, is immense water pressure, but it's all a very similar system from that to a small seedling.
Right. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I'm glad I asked that. I felt a bit silly asking that, but that's...
Once you understand the insides of a plant, that can really help you with growing, because instead of just looking at an individual plant and looking at how that plant grows, it gives you an insight into how all things grow, and so you can take chances and grow different things you don't have a clue
I've never
about.
thought that about a tree, it being a massive water container.
But it's not only a water container, but it's pulling all that water from the surrounding land, and its root system is immense. And that's why deforestation can cause things like flooding and soil erosion, because they're holding the soil together, and they're also stopping it from flooding by pulling all that water out.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Okay.